Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of the blue corner, the quiet assassin, Ivana Sial.
We just gotta do what we do. We play like we play. We be us. We be special. We stop fighters. We finish strong. From the top. One, do the word, be the word, ball, word, all high, take the word, get it done, hey, one, do the word, be the word, ball, word, all high, take the word, get it done, hey, one, do the word, be the word, ball, word, all high, take the word, get it done, hey,
And welcome back to the pavilion here in Flemington in Melbourne, the home of professional boxing in Victoria, as we watch Ivana Sial from Auckland in New Zealand as he makes his way to the centre ring with Bruce Glazier in the corner. The New Zealand identity, Bruce Glazier, very well respected trainer in Auckland. And that's Ivana Sial. He comes to us 7 fights, 3 wins, 3 losses.
And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent,
all by way of
Mark
knockout.
Kassab.
And his opponent is Mark Kassab, trained by Joe Demicoli. And this young man has been a professional for just 15 months. 3 fights, 3 wins, yet to taste defeat. Only 1 loss. This will be a very, very good fight.
Ranked 24th out of 40.
24th out of 40 in the super middleweight division here in Australia, as we see Mark Kassab fighting out of the red corner. And
Made his debut in March of last year against Mark Smith, right here in the pavilion. With
absolutely, and that was at light heavyweight too. So tonight they're fighting at middleweight. Light heavyweight is of course 79.38 kilos, 175 pounds in the old language, or 11 stone 7. Oh, sorry, I should say 12 stone 7. And tonight they're fighting at 74.65 kilos, a little bit over the middleweight limit, which is 72.57. And this should be a very good fight. The quiet assassin, Ivana Sial, 71 kilos he weighed in tonight. Let's go to our ring announcer, Mr. John Demicoli, as we're ready for a start.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is brought to you by Barry Michael Property Group and A-Plus Labour Solutions. 6 by 3-minute rounds in the middleweight division. Your referee in charge of this contest, Mr. Alan McCall. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, trained by Bruce out of Glazier Boxing Gym, with an official weight of 71 kilogram, wearing black trunks with white. A fight record, 7 fights, 3 wins, 1 draw. Those 3 wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Auckland in New Zealand, ladies and gentlemen, the quiet assassin, Ivana Sial. And across the ring, his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, trained by Johnny Sheeter, Joe Demicoli, and of Team Ultimate in St Albans, with an official weight of 74.65 kilograms, wearing the white Everlast trunks with black. A fight record, 3 fights, 3 wins, 1 ending by way of knockout. Fighting out of Roxburgh Park, ladies and gentlemen, Mark Kassab.
Tense stare down there from Mr. Sial.
Oh, he's all business, Ivana Sial, former NZNBF middleweight champion in New Zealand. Of course, over in New Zealand, we have 2 regional, 2 bodies over there, the NZPBA, and that's Ivana Sial in the black trunks and Mark Kassab in the white with the black band and striping and the red gloves. And this should be a very competitive fight. 74.65 kilos last night at the weigh-in for Mark Kassab, and 71 kilos last night for Ivana Sial, the quiet assassin.
And by the look of Ivana, his record now.
Oh, I missed that. Right on down, Ivana.
He's been hit with a big right hand.
He's a little unsteady. He's just getting his equilibrium there as referee Alan McCall puts an 8 count on him. And Mark Kassab, he's all business.
That was a beautiful right hand.
There's the
another
big
right hand
again.
There it is.
He's found a home for that right hand. Mark Kassab,
Oh, there you go.
followed by
counter
the
left.
left hook.
But he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to get clumsy and then walk into one because these New Zealand boys, they can always punch.
Oh, big left hook by Kasabi. Backs Siao up into the neutral corner. The boys go at it. They're leaving nothing in the tank at the moment.
Beautiful head movement early from Xiao, barring that earlier knockdown.
Geez, a powerful guy, Mark Kasabi goes straight out. I wonder if he's had a bit of Muay Thai experience. Look at the legs on him. He's got leg tree trunks, and he's pounding away over Ivana Siao. No answer at this stage. Big right hand by Siao, just missed the mark, but the adrenaline is certainly flowing for Mark Kassab.
Oh, lovely
nice
little
right hand.
uppercut.
Big left hook by Kassab. Siao's just standing with his back to the corner, allowing Mark Kassab to tee off on him. He needs to start getting on his bike and moving around a little bit, Julian Holland.
Yeah, he's just having a little trouble with his distance and all that. But I'd be, I think he can punch a little bit himself. So Kassab just doesn't want to come in, with his hands down because he might get caught also.
Great first round for Victoria's Mark Kassab, and Ivana Siao starting to find his range and settle down a little bit now, starting to pick his punches a little bit wild with that left hook. Great first round for the young Victorian.
Oh, that wasn't far away at all.
There's plenty on that.
Just wild.
Good boy.
He's coming from the outside. He's fighting out from the distance very well, Mark Kassab, but he hasn't got a range at the moment.
There's a big chance that this fight's not going to go the distance, Brad.
I'm sure there's a good chance when you've got two bangers in there like that. Siao, 3 wins, 3 by way of knockout, and his opponent is 3 wins, 1 by way of knockout for Mark Kassab.
Siao coming off a knockout loss to the NZNBF middleweight title just 2 months ago against Moe Ormatagi Jr.
Moe Ormatagi. The Ormatagi, I know them very well through his brother. A very good round. It's
End
a
of
10-8
round number one.
for Mark Kassab, even though
Brought to you by
Ivana got
Gary
back
Michael
into the
Property
round a
Group.
little bit
A-plus
towards the
Labour
end of the round.
Solutions.
Yeah.
And why do we score it a 10-8 round? Yous at home are going to ask me. I'll tell you. Firstly, you get 1 point
quite
for
assassin.
winning the round. And
Ivana
there's the big
Siao.
right hand, and that certainly
Mark
caught the
Kassab.
attention of Ivana Siao. Let's see some of the action here. There's
That was
the right
straight
hand.
on.
And you don't often get up from those. As Mark Kassab heads to the neutral corner. There's the right hand, and Ivana goes straight down.
He was moving to his left with he had his left hand down,
What a
and he
great
just bowled that right hand over, hit him straight on the chin.
And so, as I was saying, you get 1 point for winning the round, and if you knock your opponent down, you'll get 1 point for the knockdown. Your opponent loses a point from his round, hence the 10-8 round. Now, let's say if your opponent wins the round and you knock him down towards the end of the round, then we've got an even round, but it also can be a 10-9 round the other way. So the scoring system
Round
is unique.
number 2.
It's difficult to understand, and even a lot of judges don't understand it. But for all the judges, and I keep telling them at ringside, your best friend is concentration. And that's Ivana Siao in the black trunks, all the way over from Auckland in New Zealand. Gets clubbed with a left hook there by Mark Kassab. Confidence is high by Kassab. Big punching there. Big right hand again by Kassab. Beautiful fast hands.
A lot of confidence too.
Yeah, using all of the ring.
Ooh.
For a 3-fight fighter, he's got a lot of confidence. I'd say he's been around a lot longer than 3 fights, so which makes me think perhaps he's had some Muay Thai experience. Got fast hands, nice hands. Hands are up, a lot of upper body movement too, Steve.
Yep, definitely. And taking the fight to Siao, he seems to be content to counter at this stage, but he's marginally losing the better of the
You
exchanges.
look at the eyes of Ivana Siao. They're focused, they're hard, direct at his opponent, but he's not doing enough. He needs to poke that left lead out, Ivana Siao, and he did just a little bit earlier on, and he left the left lead out of there, and Kassab thought, well, if you're going to leave your lead there, I'm going to go straight over the top with a little short right hand and hit his opponent. So his confidence is not too high at the moment, Ivana Siao.
Kassab is moving up with great angles, and he's dipping and diving, and he's just making his head move.
Yep.
So which is making Sewell hesitate a little bit and then go second, and that's where he's winning there.
And Mark Kassab just a little unorthodox, and Ivana Siao can't read where the punches are coming from. He's moving left, moving right. He's like a jumping bean, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's in and he's out, he's up and he's down, he's out and he's in.
And they're hard guys to fight, but, you know, if you're fighting a guy like that, you've really got to start hitting at the body, because the body doesn't move.
Ooh, nice counter uppercut there from Kassab. Definitely the body language too, much more confident, much looser than Siao is.
And a good little fight, this fight. And Ivana Siao, can he get back into this fight? There's a nice little short right hand off the cuff.
But then
he caught Kassab with that. Mark Kassab is all business. He goes straight at Ivana Siali. Not Siali, Siao. I'm thinking Oscar Siali.
Oh, right hand again.
And he's down.
He's a little bit like Prince, this guy.
And the towel comes in. Bruce Glazier brings the towel. And that's
over.
Knockout in favour of Mark Kassab in round number 2. Another big right hand.
Carbon copy of the first. It's the exact same punch.
Terrific sportsmanship by Mark Kassab as he goes over to the corner and says, I hope you're all right, mate, as he picks his opponent up. And there it is. We'll see the first right hand here. There it is. Bang, down he goes. There was a right hand just prior to that, and Ivana Siao really didn't know what hit him. He never recovered from that right hand, looked from another angle, and what a great right hand from Kassab. He put all his body into it. The left foot was flat. Watch this. Bang, right there. The left foot was flat. The right foot was down on the ground, which was a little bit different earlier on in the night when he lifted the right foot up. There it is, right on the button. He found a home for that right hand early, and he never let Ivana Siao back into the fight.
He had his range from the get-go.
He did. Yeah. He went straight at Ivana Siao and wasn't going to let him get back in the fight. Trained by Johnny Skeeter at Team Ultimate and Joe Demicoli, and they're a happy team out at Team Ultimate, the team there. And it's the dejected look of Ivana Siao, and I know that feeling. It's not a good feeling. And Bruce Glazier, I think, did the right thing, threw the towel in. He'd been knocked down, he'd been hurt in that first round. He never recovered. As hard as he tried, he couldn't get back into the fight. And Bruce did the right thing. Look, you're not going to get, they're not fighting for sheep stations, these young guys, so he lives to fight another day. So let's go up to our ring announcer, Mr. John Demicoli, for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2 minutes and 42 seconds into the second round. This fight ended, declaring you winner via TKO, and still undefeated, red corner, Mark Kassab.
So your winner, Mark Kassab, he goes to 4 straight victories. That latest one at the hands of Ivana Siao. And Julian, a beautiful performance from Kassab tonight.
Yeah, look, you know, very impressed by him. You know, he gets in the ring and you're probably, you know, unexpected. And I tell you what, he really reminds me of the great Prince Nazim. You know, the way he moves and he dips and dives, and it's really hard to get a read on that guy like that. And then he's got power in both hands.
Absolutely, and that was the end of round number 2, as we see Mark Kassab go straight at Ivana Siao. Our next fight is we're due. That was a great fight for the third fight on the card. And we're headed now to a commercial break, and we're back for fight number 4 in just a few moments.
Nailed him. Absolutely nailed him. Chopping away Maloney. Another big right hand. After the bell. Can Berratel survive his assault? He's in trouble. He's in big trouble. Jimmy Butler. He's